Hello, I am Drake. This is time for fun toy reviews. And, I don't know if I'm gonna keep saying cue the intro. Well,
Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphing Power Rangers!
okay, so, I am doing the, wait, what's this? Legendary Zords set. Okay, so these guys were sold separately a long time ago. Well, not that long ago. I don't really know how long ago. But they were a little different, but this is basically what they were. The Triceratops is, for all I know of, is the only one that got changed. What you get is you get a Mammoth Zord, a Saber-toothed Tiger Zord, a T-Rex Zord, and a Triceratops Zord. You get the Black Ranger, the Green Ranger, not the Yellow Ranger, the Green Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, and 1, 2, 3, 4 coins that this guy can launch from his mouth. Oh, here's a coin. On one side it says Power, does it say? It says Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin is really tiny right above Power Rangers, but you can totally see Power Rangers. And then the other side is just a lightning bolt. Yeah, nothing too special about that. But, okay, so each guy can ride each Zord. And it's getting in the way. It's a really big box for these guys. Originally it was, I got it on sale. Originally it was like $80 and I got it for like $20. There was probably some price difference in there, but for $80 this isn't worth it. For $40 we're getting there. For $20 buy it immediately, because for this it's definitely worth $20. So each, oh, I should go over articulation. So they can, no foot articulation, they bend at the knee, and then this weird swivel thing, so he can put his foot backwards. Yeah. In, out, and then a spin! So he can put his foot in some weird poses. Okay. Arms just do in, out, and forward and backward. Head can spin! I would like to point out that Bandai has done a really nice job with detailing and paint on these guys. And, oh yeah, the fists can spin. The paint is really nice, and especially the detail. If you look on the back, he has like a little butt skirt. I don't really know what else to call that. That's molded in, but not just, it's just not painted. These guys are really nice, and he has the mammoth right there. Okay, now we're gonna put him on the mammoth. So he goes here. Put the knees up and separate the legs just a bit, and then lower him down. And maybe put the legs down a bit like that more. And, okay, like that. And then have him hold the handlebars. And there you go. Now, each one of these guys has some form of gimmick. This one's is, you push this button back here. I don't like the Green Ranger. Oh, wait, 1 sec. Green Ranger's been a bad guy. Okay, and if you look, I don't know how well you can see it, but right now, his eyeball, it's really hard to see, is white. And then when when you push the button, now it's red. And then there's a bit of like sticker transition in there or like that. But who cares about that part? Okay. And yeah, Zord Builder port here, Zord Builder port here, button right here. somebody can... Oh, no, I was wrong. I have no clue what these 2 peg holes are for. Somebody knows, please tell me in the comments, as just pause the video and go put it in the comments if you know. Because it's really confusing me. Or just put in the comments, I don't have a clue, or just something. You can get these things back here to spin. The legs move. All 4 of them. And then, if you put all the legs up, you can have a... It's a little hard, but... Okay, we're getting there. Almost there. Lift your leg up. A mammoth motorcycle! Whee! Because there's a little wheel right down here. So, woolly mammoth motorcycle. And I think, like, no. This one can make a motorcycle. And, nope. Only the T-Rex and the woolly mammoth can make motorcycles. So enjoy it while you've got it. Okay, so that's the woolly mammoth. Now we're going to the tiger. That's the Yellow Rangers, right? Yeah, I thought so. This doesn't look yellow. Yellow Ranger's a girl. Black Ranger's a boy. Red Ranger's a boy. Blue Ranger's a boy. Green Ranger's a boy. Okay, people. You either make this yellow, and so it's a girl, or you make this a dragon. Now, I know why they did it, because it's cheaper. They made this the Green Ranger. All they have to do here is change the head and I don't really know what that is. That thing, because that's a separate piece of plastic. You can clearly see it on this guy. So they didn't have to do that much remolding, and that's why they did it. But, like, come on. Don't be lazy. Same amount of articulation. Pretty much just do the same thing with the woolly mammoth. Hello. So this one, you can put a Zord Builder port coming off here. In case you missed that, I will do it from this side. You just pull the Zord Builder port out. And there's really no gimmick here. Really, if you call this a gimmick, I guess. But you can have a giant sword out in front. But we'll get more on that for later. Yep. So here's this. No motorcycle. Although there is this really weird button back here. I feel like there used to be a spring, like this used to be spring loaded. Like you could push this button and then the star will go, phoom! But then they took that feature out. T-Rex! And he does stand. He just can't stand on this material, this like thing. I don't know why. He can stand. Last time somebody couldn't stand, a podium worked. See? Poof! He stands. Well, that was weird. It was echoey. He can stand, just not on what I have everybody on. No biggie. Just means he can't stand here. But he can become a motorcycle. Whee! Okay, so the T-Rex does a really weird thing. So his mouth can open and close. His head can go up and down. And when the head is up and you try to push the button, the tongue will pop out. If the head is down and you try to push the button, tongue will not pop out. Nothing. So, if you take a coin and you put it here and here, here, and here, and push the button. The tongue will launch the coin. Now, in the instructions, it never tells you why the tail comes off. But I think Drake, have figured it out. You can use it as like a target practice thingamabooper. Okay, although I missed, that was really cool. So, you push the tongue in, take the bottom of the coin, put it right here in this. If you get the toy, you can very clearly see what you have to do. There's this thingy here, and then the black thing up there. Part of the coin goes there, and then it's easier when I'm looking at it. And then the other part goes there, and see, the head went down, so it won't fire. Apparently, I just suck at aiming with this thing. It's kind of like a safety lock. You put the head down and it won't fire, and then you put the head up and then it will fire. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put a guy on it. Oops. Red Ranger. Same posability. They're all the same posability. Close enough. I like my motorcycle. This guy. This one is the most annoying of all of them. Why, you might ask? Because this comes off, this comes off, this comes off, that doesn't need to come off, and this comes off, which also doesn't need to come off. In the original version, you could push this down and this would fire. I know that for a fact. I don't know about the spring-loaded thing with this. That's just a guess. But for this, these used to actually be able to fire. Now they don't. Just put them back on. Or not put them on. So what you can do is take the two things that came off the back, put them together like this, and stand it up like a target. Rip his tail off, which is a Zord Builder port. Open up his mouth. Put this, not the Zord Builder port, but it will be that little peg there. Will go in there. So if you're having a bit of trouble with this, like it's confusing you just by watching the video, if you actually get the toy, a lot of this will make so much more sense. Then you just grab the sides and squeeze. I actually hit it that time. This side's the button. You only really have to do that side, but I like to squeeze both sides. See? All you have to do is push down on that side. All you have to do is push down on that side, but I like to push down on both sides. Just makes it easier. I think this is great. It's just everything falls apart and comes off and stuff happens. And I just noticed, I did not notice this before. I don't know if you can, how well you can see this. Maybe, I don't know how well you can see this, but he has sparkles in the plastic. And he does not. He does. Nope. These two have they have sparkles in their plastic, like mixed in with the plastic, if that makes sense. Like when you're making the plastic, you put glitter in it or something like that. I don't know. So these two are actually a little sparkly, and I think that's hilarious. Now, this guy does have a Zord Builder port you can put out, so if you put this guy here, this guy here. You can make a really big, long thing that tends to fall apart. They connect. There is one more thing that they can do. I'm going to spend like 4 minutes putting this guy back together because everything falls off. If you didn't catch what I just said, because I don't know if the mic picked it up, literally everything falls off. Well, not literally, but the stuff that comes off way too easy. He can combine specifically with this guy. Arms. You stick this guy here on the side of the box, and I don't remember what the instructions say, but on the side of the box it shows everybody on them while you have it on here, but I don't like that idea. I think it looks weird. Just try and get limbs out of the way and stuff. Oh, yeah, you're going to need to take this off the back and turn it upside down so then you can use the arms. Or just take it off entirely. So there's a special thing I like to do with this guy, and I don't know if I'm going to do it right, but you can flip the legs all the way up and then take the arms and put them on the back, and then that kind of like locks the legs in place. So then you can do this. I think I might be doing something wrong, but normally that works. Because like with this one, if I try and move it, look, the leg doesn't move. Well, yeah, the leg stays, but everything else moves. So yeah, and then you can switch these as you want to and stuff. And you can have this on here like this. Yeah, it just wants it flipped. Like this. So, for you eagle-eyed viewers, some of you might have noticed the Ninja Steel box back there. I'm going to do that next. And some of you also might have noticed this and this guy. This belongs here. Okay, Bandai? I see why you did it, but that guy goes there. I don't know if it was a bad or a good decision, but so this is here. This is Zord Builder ports. So you can put these guys there and these guys there and do stuff with that. And I'm probably also going to show this in the Ninja Steel video. Because he has the pegs on the side, yeah, they can also, I think you guys might get the gist, but they can go here. Yeah. Okay, I should probably be ending the video. So, I am Drake. This is Time for Fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment, maybe even before you subscribe this time. Definitely comment if you know what those are for or not. More excited if you know what they're for, less excited if you don't. But still, comment anyway. Just comment before you subscribe, then you can like. Or if you don't like it, just push the thumbs down. No, it's fine. Okay. I'm Drake. Goodbye. Yeah, this is Time for Fun. Bye.